Hi, my wise astrology tribe, Cosmic Insight Astrology. I am your co-pilot, Krisztina. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to analyze the 2023 September astrology forecast. Right now I'm going to talk a little bit about the mundane transit in general first. So we're going to have a new moon, and the new moon going to happen 14th of September, and it's going to happen in Virgo. And then the full moon going to happen 29th of September in 6 degrees in Aries. The full moon going to actually be in opposition with Pallas Athene and going to square with Vesta, and the new moon going to trine Uranus. All right, we also have our two inner planets, Mercury and Venus, going to station direct this month. Venus going to station direct on the 3rd, and Mercury going to station direct on the 15th in Virgo in 8 degrees. The other thing was going to happen, Jupiter going to station retrograde on the 4th of September, and it's going to conjunct Moon. So the moon going to be actually in Taurus that day, and then it's going to trine Mercury retrograde. All right, also some asteroid also going to change sign. Pallas Athene going to change sign and gonna go to Libra on the 13th. Pallas Athene is the warrior queen, but she was really wise. So she is choosing her fights. And the 13th, Vesta also going to ingress Cancer. Vesta is your eternal flame. In Cancer, actually, it's going to give us and help us with nurturing. Like we will nurture our inner child, and the way we are. You know, it's very important also in financial astrology, because Vesta is the one what keeps us going and want to make us to invest, for example. And the 15th, Ceres going to move to Scorpio, and the Sun also going to change sign and gonna go to Libra on the 23rd. Come on, Cosmo. So here is Cosmo, my little Dutch hound, and he's gonna be part of your prediction right now. So let's see what's going to happen. Mercury and Jupiter on the 4th going to actually trine. Mercury is the ability, the way you are actually processing information. Mercury associated with thinking, communication, the way you express yourself, and it's associated with sales as well. It rules two signs. It rules Gemini in the 3rd house, and it also rules Virgo. At this moment, it is in retrograde on the 4th, and it is trining with Jupiter, the planet of blessing in Taurus. So actually, it will indicate some kind of positive change with traveling, short distance traveling. It will indicate, for example, the oat or anything with grain on stock market can go up. It is also indicating some kind of change with internet and the way we are using internet and the way we are communicating. It's a blessing. You are capable to for example, express yourself on a really not positive way, because Jupiter is the planet of positivity over here. So what else is happening? So let's see let's go to the new moon this month, and it's going to happen in Virgo, 21 degrees. That's the 2nd decan. So the 2nd decan, it's a Capricornian decan, and it's going to actually influenced by Saturn. Saturn is endurance. Saturn is actually have to do something with your hard work ethic. But Saturn also represents fears and delays and decays and censorship. And because of we have Mercury retrograding actually in Virgo, and by sign, by energy, it is opposing, not by degree, but by energy, it's opposing Saturn, which is in retrograde in Pisces, and also to Neptune. it could indicate some kind of issue with social media, with media itself. The news itself could be either censored or it could be lies. And we are going to figure out actually what they were lying about to us in general, to the public. All right, what else could happen over here? So because of this new moon in Virgo, it's, you know, the moon is representing your feelings, your subconscious. It's representing the females in general, women and feminism. It also associated with the public. But it also rules dogs and apples, you know, like silver, for example, pearl. So when it's actually opposing to the energy of Saturn, then it could, and Saturn is in Pisces, it could indicate some kind of issue over here. And that's what we're gonna hear in the news most likely, to have some kind of issue with animals, big ocean animals. For example, they can get beached, and you know, like it could indicate a massive death of the mammals, the ocean mammals there. And what else it could indicate? It could indicate censorship. It's obvious because Mercury is opposing to Saturn here and Neptune. So the other thing what could happen, we're going to have actually a full moon, which is going, no, actually this new moon is going to trine Uranus. Uranus, anything to do with chaos, rebellions, and it's also something because it rules the 11th house, your goals and your hopes and wishes, humanitarian and philanthropic project as well. Uranus rules the tornadoes, rules anything with wind, windmill, energy. So when this is going to trine, it is a really, really favorable, granted, positive aspect over here. And because Uranus is in Taurus, in this case, it could be something like we're going to have a news about and like how can we stop tornadoes, or how can we use windmills in our daily lives, or you know, like it's going to be more popular. How can you use self-sufficient energy? For example, Uranus in Taurus could represent natural gas, right, over there. But how? Because of the animals. So using technology and using the animal poops, for example, and create natural gas. And it's going to be all over in the news. And it is also some kind of positive change because of the new moon is in Virgo. Virgo is the earth. It's representing Mother Earth as well, just like Taurus is an earth sign. So some positive news about recycling, for example, or actually the way we treat animals and the way we treat the earth itself, it's going to be some positive news over there for us. Okay, so moving forward, and we're going to talk about right now Venus station direct on the 3rd. Venus is going to station direct at 12 degrees. Okay, and it's going to conjunct Juno when it's stationed direct. Venus is stationing direct in Leo. Leo, by archetype, it rules investment, it rules prize winning, it rules sports clubs, it rules the children, joy and pleasure-based businesses, and your kids, and your creative projects. So, what's gonna happen? If you have been actually in stagnation, or you couldn't move forward with your art project, or you didn't find, for example, a manager or someone who can represent you in your art, this is the time right now when you will be capable, actually go for it, and you know, most likely some of us going to find someone who is helpful, and we can actually, it could help with your creative project. It's also really good to win, and you know, Venus is not only love and attraction, Venus also is currency. So in Leo, it rules the 5th house, right? So 5th house is investment. Venus, it could be like you are preserving your money in art or in very, very expensive jewelries. And that's the way, not in 401k, obvious, but something what is tangible over there, and you can, because Venus rules Taurus, which is tangible energy, so something with tangible energy. For example, gold, because Venus in Leo could be something investing in gold, real gold. So it could be a positive energy for that. All right, and Jupiter. So if you want to actually help your Venus and help your creative project, you can drink, for example, blue lotus tea, lavender tea, rose petal tea, anything like that, especially if your Venus is debilitated in your chart and it's weak, then you are capable to make it stronger. For example, every Friday you buy flowers for yourself, like you going to use a lot of green underwear, green clothes, whatever, but that's how you're going to be capable to make your Venus stronger. Okay, so that's how you can help. Okay, the next one is Jupiter. Jupiter is in Taurus, which is luxury and comfort. Jupiter is the planet of blessing, the planet of Santa Claus. This is like in the Taurus rules the second house, ruled by Venus, and Venus also going direct the day before. So station direct the day before, so it is really, really positive over here, even if they are squaring by energy. But don't forget, square is not necessarily bad, because it's pushing you forward to make a decision, it's pushing you forward to make actions. And so I like squares in the charts usually. So here what you can do, it's pushing you forward to prepare for the next month, which is going to be the eclipse season. And you know, in October 14th, we're going to have a solar eclipse in Libra, and on the 28th, we're going to have the last Taurus eclipse. Right? And it's going to happen in 5 degrees. So we are ending that 18-year cycle with Taurus Scorpio axis. But Jupiter here, it's already gonna go in retrograde. So it's going to be influenced by this eclipse, most likely. And over here, it's bringing back opportunities for us, opportunities with Taurian energy. So Jupiter also very good with investment. In daytime, it's rules Sagittarius, nighttime, it's rules Pisces. And you know, like in Sagittarius, it's more positive, obviously, and in Pisces, it's more spiritual. Jupiterian stone is lapis lazuli, and if you want to make your Jupiter stronger because you are ruled by Jupiter, perhaps you have a Sag rising or Pisces rising or Sag sun or a Sagittarius sun or Pisces sun, you are ruled by that, and then it's representing it can get weakened, so you want to make it more positive and more strong. So you can have milk thistle, dandelion, you can bear lapis lazuli, and you're going to actually balance that kind of energy that is weakened, Jupiter. But on the other hand, Jupiter is bringing back opportunities with salaries. So for example, a lot of people could go back to work and get rehired. Whoever lost their job during COVID, it could be like the next 4 months, while Jupiter gonna go back retrograde, people going to get back their job, or they're going to get rehired, because second house is your salary. So it could be influence that one. Okay, and then we wanted to talk about Mercury retrograde. Mercury going to go direct in Virgo. So it's exalted in Virgo. When it's gonna go direct, it's going to indicate some kind of positive news in healthcare, because 6th house rules healthcare, and 6th house also rules our daily routine. So it's going to be more settled in general. And also it rules works. Just what I said about Jupiter at this moment, like 2 seconds ago, Mercury going direct in Virgo, it's also representing a lot of people going to get back their job. And we might going to hear a good news about, in general around the world, about healthcare, about like insurances and healthcare in general, because 6th house is your health or health and healthcare. All right, so I'm going to move forward right now, and I'm going to actually talk about each individual signs. If you have a Libra rising, Libra sun or moon, this is your forecast for September. All right, guys, let's see what kind of opportunities and challenges you will have to face actually in in September. We are going to get ready for the eclipse for October. That's why probably I misspoken, but this is the preparation month. Venus on the 3rd going to go direct in your 11th house. So this is very positive because it could represent like you winning a court case, or it could represent like your social tribe going to be expensive. You're going to attend a lot of event, which is going to be luxurious. It's going to be like events for actors, actresses, famous people could be around you. So it's very royalties could be part of the event, but definitely shining and welcoming new people in your life, people who are in a high society, and the your clientele is going to change. Your hopes and wishes are also going to change, and you might going to get a promotion from your career. Money is paid out from your career, so this could be really, really positive here. All right, the other thing is what's going to happen. Jupiter on the 4th going to go retrograde, station retrograde in your 8th house. It has to do something with your money, with your shared resources, with prenup, with inheritance, with insurance money, tax refund. So you might going to get back a significant amount of tax refund. It could be also like an opportunity. You hired an attorney, and the prenup, whatever was unfair, the attorney is correcting that for you, and it is going to turn out to be positive. You have to check for your attorney. You might have to fire the first one and rehire someone else. So it could be like paying off debts. It could be really positive for that. And actually, this energy, because Jupiter retrograde going to coexist here with Uranus. So for the next year, you will have some kind of amazing income coming in, which is big amount of money, right? Getting loans, getting like PPP forgiveness, anything to do with shared resources. But because those are coexisting here, it could be like investment in, because 8th house also stock market, investing in oats, investing in big animals, like you buy expensive horses, which is going to do racing for you. Uranus to do anything with energy. So it could be really good to invest in stock market with artificial intelligence, anything to do with chat GPT, anything to do with AI and computer networking. So it could be digital currency could really serve you as well. And because Jupiter and Uranus, all month long, is going to trine with Mercury retrograde after the Sun middle of the month, and middle of the month with the new moon in Virgo in your 12th house as well, it could indicate some kind of positive change with, for example, if you are hired as a psychologist, if you are hired, you can get a job like a psychologist, a surgeon in a hospital, a nurse in a hospice or hospital. You can become a jail guard, for example, or you can start a business in pharmaceuticals. You can be a pharmaceutical representative, or you can start a business in psychedelic mushrooms, medical marijuana, and ayahuasca retreat. So it could actually serve you well. And actually you can become a private detective as well and getting an office. So this is good for you, Libras. Money is going to be amazing. The Mars is in your 1st house, so you have to be careful with your body and accidents and get injured, inflammation, infection in your body, because 1st house is your body. Libra, actually, it's anything to do with your, it's lower than your stomach. It is like your, not the reproductive service, because that's Scorpio, but something to do also with it's between ovaries and hips. So, and stomach, but that could be something with hormonal imbalances. So you can be actually overstimulated, and it could make you angry. So that could be an issue there, but careful with any kind of accidents. And then we're going to have, so by the sign, the 12th house and 6th house is opposing each other. So if you are working, you can have some kind of issue with your coworkers. If you're renting house out, they might not pay you right now, and you know, like you have to actually ask for your money, so that could be an issue there. There could be something like you don't have that much job right now, or you can't concentrate and focus, because right now you are focusing how to build your own business, how to invest in, as I said, in pharmaceuticals or psychedelic or oil, crude oil and natural gas could be also very positive for you. So the work over here is seized. You don't need to commune daily. Or you know, your tenant could die or leave. Some kind of situation with animals and tenant could come up. So it could be a disappearance, like you don't see them, or they just walk out. It could be an issue there. Okay. And the other thing is what we're going to talk about that. Mercury goes direct here in the 12th, as I said. It is actually positive for you if you want to start some kind of healthcare business, some kind of supplementation store, and selling something, supplements or juices or herbs or herb teas. And then what we have, then we're going to have Sun join in your first house. So happy birthdays, Libras, especially the early born Libras, the September born. It's going to put all the attention on you. You're going to feel like very, very attractive and really, really sensual and sexually attractive, because Mars is sexually attractive. And you're going to actually, you might want to have some kind of surgery. And, you know, since Venus went direct, you can actually have some kind of Botox or, you know, any kind of surgery. Mostly on the face it's going to appear, and you want to have that. And actually Jupiter retrograde is helping you in the 8th house, because that's the house of surgery. So that could be that. And then we're going to have the last aspect, which is a full moon in your 7th house. Actually, it could eclipse out a relationship. So first of all, if you have any legal matters going on, Venus went direct, and 7th house also legal matters, Jupiter also representing court case in the 8th house, getting money. If you are divorcing, you are one of the Libra who is divorcing, you can get a lot of money from the significant other, and it could end the relationship. Finally, your divorce is finalized, so it could bring that. It could end a business partnership, a legal matter, or, you know, it could actually make you to lose some kind of alliances. So it is like you had some kind of friends, but they are not going to, your friendship zone is changing for sure. All right, it is going to oppose Pallas Athene, so you have to choose your fight with the significant other. And also with Vesta in the 10th house, so you might going to actually, after the divorce, have to work somewhere, because it is like going to indicate, okay, I need to work because I'm not gonna be supported anymore. However, you get a big amount of money, so I wouldn't be afraid of that. All right. If you love my videos, please like, subscribe, and comment below, and check out in the description box my website. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can get familiar with me. I wish you a wonderful month, and I see you in October. Bye for now.